being a part of this industry, and you yourself is an iconic personality. Saregamapa is an iconic show. So this season, how is it going to be different from other seasons?
Nidhi, it's already very different in terms of how we are reacting to our singers. You might have heard that many times there have been occasions where the media, the good media, the people who really matter, I really respect the media hell of a lot. They've asked pertinent questions and they have asked beautiful questions all along the years when I've been a judge on a different channel. They've asked what happens to the singers after they have sung and the show gets over, and where do they go? These are questions. I mean, you get your good TRPs, and once the show is over, the TRPs are done with, and the claps are done with, and you've praised the kids. What happens to them? This stayed back in my mind, and this is the first time I'm doing Saregamapa Senior.
Yes.
I've never done this show. When they approached me, and I got a call from the channel, I asked them, what's the format, like what's happening? Because I've been doing a different show. So the moment they came up with this idea, that we are thinking that if you come on board, can you make 2 original songs, compose them? I said, and then do what? And while the show is on, if any singer gets an OG, as in voice, this format is OG voice, an original voice, you can compose an original song and launch him or her. Now, I suddenly jumped at this idea because I've always felt that the media has been asking the right questions. What happened to the singers? What happened to the singers? And this is the
Right.
first time we are coming out with this idea. And I really want to congratulate the think tank of Saregamapa and the creative team for coming out with this brilliant idea that Malik and Himesh Reshammiya both will compose two original songs. So what happens in Nidhi? The singers are already launched. Now,
Yes.
they already get, I mean, they've got a platform like Saregamapa. The munch is huge. The platform
Yes.
is huge. But apart from that, it's not that they've just come. We are crying on their backstories. We're getting moved on their backstories. We're getting emotional about their backstories. Fine, that is important because they come from very humble beginnings and humble backgrounds. But the moment they start, the public knows that these guys have got a song. This girl has got a song. She's a great singer. That thinking process changes. There's more authenticity, I feel, in this format, and I'm really proud to be a part of Saregama. But this is something which is very, very different, and in fact, never ever happened on any reality show. And the best part is not only me and Himesh. There'll be other composers composing for all the top 12 singers as the weeks go by. So they already are launched. I mean, where and the best part is Nidhi is they being the Zee Music is
Yes.
launching them. It's the second biggest music label in the world today. In fact, when I'm talking to you, it's touched 100 billion subscribers. Can you believe that? Zee Music and and these children are getting an Annu Malik and a Himesh Reshammiya to compose for them. I think it's fantastic. It's nahi
Yes.
badi baat nahi ho sakti.
Definitely, sir. And sir, this show is also being showcased on Zee5 Global Pay. So what do you have to say about Zee5 Global promoting rich content on their platform?
Fantastic, because Zee5 Global is all over the place, all over the world, and it's streaming. And this show has become such a huge success. I get calls from Australia, from Canada, people who suddenly get my number. And this is, sir, we watched you on the show. I said, where? We watched it on the Zee5 Global streaming app. And I'm actually emotionally moved because everyone seems to be calling, and word of mouth has played a great part in the success of the show. People have started believing and singing reality shows again, thanks to Saregamapa.
Great, sir. And sir, talking about Saregamapa, how is the rapport with other judges, and how is the mahal at the set?
Nidhi, it's mad. It's fantastic. We have, I and Nidhi Mohan, who's a fabulous human being, apart from being a great singer. She's a great co-judge, and so is Himesh Reshammiya. Himesh, I feel, has opened up a lot to me, and he's really come very close to me. We both have come very close to each other, and he's not the guy to open up very fast, but we got talking, and we are on the same page. as far as the singers are concerned, as far as the professional lives are concerned, and also personally, we connect on a soul level. So all the three judges, whether it's Himesh, Nidhi, and me, and we really worked hard to get these singers. Really, really worked hard. You know what happened? Something you asked me a question, I'll tell you. In we were involved in the pre-auditioning. You know, it's a huge thing. People say कि पहले से select किए हैं, ये है, वो है. Nothing of the sort. There were hundreds and hundreds of children, and we were hearing all of them. And from them, we choose these top 12 singers. Further, it was top 25, then top 12. So no one can say that Annu Malik was not present, or Himesh was not present, or Nidhi was not present when we were being selected. We were all there. So they are our babies, and we are very proud of them.
Do you have any of the favorite contestant out of all the 12?
At this point of time, all of them are very good. I mean, Albert has already got an OG song recently. He's already trending at this point of time. His song. There is Rick Basu, who's a fabulous singer. His love story, his real life love story, is something which has really moved me. And it's not just an act. He gets very emotional, and he's really in love with the love of his life, who's not been responding to him, and he sometimes breaks down and cries, and he only sings for her. There is a rock star. There is we all call him Bullet, and he's terrific. There is Dishta, there's Ronita, there is Vijay Lakshmi from the south, there's Sneha Bhattacharya, there is Abdul, and so many of them. And they all are recognized, all are being mobbed, or all being loved. So I love, actually, all the three judges. We love all of them. We don't even know who's going to be winning this coveted title.
Yes. And sir, being a veteran yourself, what do you have to say about, the music industry? Future bright hai, aapko lagta hai aisa?
100%, because see, Nidhi, of course, technology has changed the equations. When I came in, we were working on live orchestra. Today, people are working on Logic. People are working on different apps. They're working on Nuendo. They're working on Cubase. Things which I've learned, picked up along the years, because I love learning. I love being with the youngsters and understanding where they're coming from. So some of the guys are coming up with brilliant songs, brilliant sound productions, brilliant tune formations, and the new age singers are fabulous. So it's all in all, we are in a happy place at this point of time. And then, look, I'm not the guy who would say Hamara Zamana ye tha and humne ye kiya tha, because when we were young, the old composer must have also been said, ye kaun hai, ye kahan se aaye hain, Hamara Zamana ye tha. So I'm the guy who believes in now. I'm the guy who believes in young talent. I'm the guy who believes in that there is a future, and people have to work hard. I mean, we all have to work hard. Even I'm working hard today just to be in the company of youngsters. I have to come out with a song which they will respect. So it's beautiful.
Yes,
I love it, and I'm enjoying this hard work that I have to go through again. It's unlearning and learning again for me.
And sir, since you are part of this industry for more than 40 years, it's very difficult to talk about your journey in just 10 or 12 minutes. But if you had to say, how your journey has been, you've given some of the evergreen songs. In fact, abhi recently एक movie में आपका song था, आजा मेरी गाड़ी में बैठ जा, and it took us to that era. So how does it feel? You are relevant even today, and 90s era, though it will never be complete without you, sir. So how does it feel?
Thank you, Nidhi. Nidhi, thank you for this. I'm quite humbled by this question and statement of yours. Yes, recently, Rocky and Rani ki Prem Kahani, I think, has got my song Aaja Meri Gaadi Mein Baith Ja, which was written by me and also sung by me. And Karan has played this song throughout the film. In fact, when it comes in the end, people jump up and clap. And I was inundated with calls. Anu sir, you made this song years back, and today it holds strong even today. So I feel good about it. And I feel very good. And then a prestigious banner like Dharma Productions taking that song and making a brilliant film and putting my song in it. It's like revival of memories and a belief in Annu Malik's music, that I knew what I was doing. And I did face a lot of people comments saying, "Arey ye kya line hai? Aaja meri gaadi mein baith ja. Why are you doing this?" But suddenly, I said, "No, I believe that what I'm doing is right, and I believe this song is going to become a big chart buster. Hang on." So they said, "Okay, but we are not reacting to it." But when the song became a huge hit with the youngsters, and even the youngsters today are singing this song, so it's a great feeling.
Yes, and so basically we can say आप अपने time से काफी ahead थे. पहले ही आपने ऐसा सॉन्ग बना दे जो आज भी रेलेवेंट एंड आगे भी होगा.
बिल्कुल निधि, मैं उस जमाने में आई यूज्ड टू पुट English words like
Yes.
a lot of people used to get very angry. In fact, I was the one who started doing that little rap, funky rap in Kali Kali Aankhein. मैं
Yes,
मिला
sir.
तू. So it did well. So I would really like to uh, talk to you more about my life uh, later on. But at this point of time, I really want to talk about Saregamapa, which I
Yes,
think
sir.
has really got the fancy of the world. Apart from our beloved country, Bharat, people are loving this show all over the world. And I really want to thank Zee5 uh, uh, Global for taking it to the world. And the singers are really rocking. And we are looking forward to who's going to be the winner of the show.
We are also looking forward to it, sir. And last but not the least, what is your advice to young, talented singers, aspiring singers and composers of today?
Nidhi, this question is asked to me so many times and I have to give different answers all the time. But I'll stick to one safe, proper answer. And I'm going to say this only because I really feel the struggle, the strife, the pain that I've gone through to be where I'm sitting right now cannot be explained in a few words. You cannot, complete this struggle of mine in just a 10-minute interview. There are so many stories, but I can tell you when the singers sing and the singers feel they are talented, there's one thing which I've learned along the years, which I want to impart. I tell this to my two daughters and Anmol and Adar. I always tell this to all the people who come up to me and say, okay, dad, sir, uncle, whatever you want to call me, please tell us what is the advice. I tell them, if you know in your heart you have the talent, if you know in your heart you have the talent and you have the belief in yourself that I can do what I'm doing and I'm good at it, then never stop learning. Never stop doing riyaz and never think the other person is, okay. Because always believe that the other person is very smart, very hardworking. In this industry right now, we have so much talent. The singers who sang in the 90s are brilliant. They're still around. They're singing very, very well. The composers who composed in the 90s were brilliant, are brilliant, and they give their hearts out. Not only me. I'm talking about a lot of other composers who worked in the 90s. So when a young composer comes in or a young singer comes in, we have the singers of the 90s, we have today's singers. Riyaz, the word riyaz means practice. And if you don't get work, fine, you don't get work. But don't give up is the line, the final line. Don't give up. If you have faith in your talent, I never give up. I know it is God. I know it is hard work. But I never gave up. Under extreme circumstances, like they say, na dhoop mein chal kar aadmi pak jata hai. I have carried my harmonium in the heat of Mumbai's 40 degrees. And I've gone to meet producers saying, sir, my name is Malik. Please listen to me. And some listen, some never listen to me. But the ones who listened were impressed. And I thank those producers and directors who listened to me, believed in me. And the reason I'm here is because of God and their faith in me. So keep on working, keep on working hard, and don't give up. Is my only advice to everyone. I say this to my daughters, I say this to the world, I say this to everybody.
Thank you, sir. That was a lovely answer. And it's quite motivating. And it's always a pleasure to talk to you and listen to you and watch you on television. I think, even the people watching you, if agar aap nahi hote, show mein ek extra tadka definitely miss hota. Because, you add that.
Thank you so much, Nidhi. Thank you very much for the kind words. And I would just say that I'm grateful.
Thank you once again for your time. Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Largest network of clients, undisputed leader in community news. Indus Age is circulated in Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Brisbane and Perth to over 525 outlets. Grab your copy now to get the latest on the community, news from India, Bollywood, music and much more. For more info, log on to www.indusage.com.au.